Yeah.
We're gonna be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, ¿qué pasa, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of YJR, Yellow Jacket Radio.
Your favorite afternoon talk show, radio show.
Right here in the Thomas County area in YouTube. And we just came back from spring break.
Yes, spring break was great. We weren't live for a week because we were gone. We weren't here.
Yeah, and plus we want to get time for our vacations for ourselves and for family.
Yes.
So, let's talk about your spring break. How was it?
Mine was very, very. It was eventful, very eventful and fun. I had my sister and her family came over to my house and spent the night for a few days, and then I did stuff with my dad. My dad actually got a new truck, which was really cool.
What year?
It was a 2012 Toyota Tundra.
You got it from the dealer?
He got it from a. It was used. He got it from the person who had it before, but only 70,000 miles, and he got it for 20,500. Really good deal. It's a really, really nice truck. But
what color is it?
It's red.
It's red.
It's
obviously
very red. Like fire engine red.
Fire engine red?
Fire engine red.
Dang.
That's what he likes to call it.
We have our own logo. Have you seen the logo?
I have not seen the logo.
Okay, I'll share it to you. We have our own logo now. It's basically a big buzz head with a microphone. Like,
oh yeah, I think I have seen that.
It's like a headphone, a microphone coming in. Yeah, we have our new logo. Well, the thing is called Yellow Jacket Broadcasting, which is fine with me.
Yeah,
it's fine with you. Yellow Jacket Broadcasting for the logo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a huge congratulations to Atlanta United for beating Los Angeles FC. That was a really good game. I didn't go to the game, but Thomas County Central Soccer traveled to Atlanta to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and they saw the whole entire game. There's even a picture of them. You can look it up. I think they posted it too.
Wow.
They went to Atlanta. The game started at 5, and they came back home like around late night.
That's pretty cool.
Atlanta United beat LAFC with 5 goals, 2 penalties, kicks. And that game was amazing. Like,
how many goals?
They beat LAFC with 5 goals.
5 goals. Wow.
And that's basically the new rival for Atlanta United.
Yeah.
As the head coach, how was it? The environment like and everything? He said it was great. The Yellow Jackets had an amazing time at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah, that's a really cool stadium.
Yeah, we all know Atlanta United runs the state. So
yeah, congratulations
to Atlanta United for that big W against LAFC. They're number 2 in the MLS in the Major League Soccer.
Wow, that's awesome.
They have New York City, which they're on top. They're first place. They're Atlanta. Let me check the results right now. MLS table.
These are the standings for MLS from the current.
New York City with 13 points.
13 points.
Yeah, that's a big city and a big.
Yeah.
They have a player called David Villa. He is he's one of the good strikers back then in Europe. He's now in the United States playing for New York City.
Okay.
So yeah, Atlanta United will have a tough opponent. It's against New York City.
Yeah.
They're gonna face the Big Apple. So it's basically
bite on the Big Apple.
So it's basically the apples versus the peaches.
Oh wow, that's funny.
The apples versus the peaches.
What are better, apples or peaches?
And I saw a Facebook post of Atlanta United. It said, "Life is peachy." I should be our new state motto.
Yeah,
life is peachy.
I don't know if that would be our state motto, but that's pretty funny.
Life is peachy.
Life is peachy.
They actually had the jerseys from Atlanta United was white, and peach is sort of a pink or orange.
Yeah,
they had like that, and the name for the Atari was called King Peach.
I think the color of a peach is its own color. Like it's not really like a.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
a pink or like an orange. It's a peach color.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like if you like buy those, like crayon, whatever. I'm pretty sure one of the colors you would say peach.
Peach
is a color.
And again, everybody, to all my Georgians listening, we all know that life is peachy.
Life is peachy.
Life is peachy.
We should get that on a T-shirt and start selling them.
Shit,
life is peachy. YJR.
Wait, did I just? Okay. Okay. I thought I did. I was gonna get afraid.
Hey Zeke, come here.
Man, we're gonna introduce.
Hop on.
Unless you gotta leave early.
Yeah. No, he's good. He's good.
What time are you leaving?
We're live right now.
Yeah.
What time are you leaving?
Doesn't matter. Whatever.
Don't
the
matter.
show's done.
Don't matter.
Come entertain us.
Man, I swear these special guests need to show up in the appropriate time.
Yeah, we did have a special guest planned for today, but they didn't come, just like last time.
It's like last time. Like seriously.
So, I don't know.
I mean, are they nervous being on live radio or something?
And on live YouTube, I don't know.
And like, it's not like ESPN or CNN's gonna watch this.
Hey, they might eventually.
Sure, they might eventually give you like money for scholarship. Who knows? You might never know the world works these days. Oh yeah. Okay, so
That would be super cool though.
I was watching this YouTube video. It was sort of, it had some language,
Uh-huh.
but it was basically saying what's it worth. It's from BuzzFeed.
Oh yeah. I do watch. I have watched.
They were getting fun. They start out with the expensive taco to the cheapest taco. So the expensive taco was
I thought they did it like backward, like they usually in the episodes. Like
well,
they'll do
this time they did it. You know,
most expensive first.
yeah. The most expensive took place in Las Vegas, and it is a
yeah.
$45 caviar taco
$45
For one taco?
for one taco. And here's the sad thing: I never been so sad that there's never been a second bite. One of the guys said that in that video. I never been so sad that there wasn't a second bite. It's a teeny tiny. You know how the potatoes are?
Yeah.
I think they cut it thinly. They fried them a bit, like lightly fried them. They put the caviar,
Mhm.
I think a little bit of sour cream and cilantro on top. I don't know. I didn't see the ingredients very well.
$45 for a little finger food snack.
They said
That's-
about pushing your tongue towards the caviar, let the caviar pops.
Yeah.
And they said in the video, one of the guys said this in the video, I've never been so sad that there wasn't a second bite.
Wow.
And that was in Las Vegas, so $45.
I never would have wasted my money on that, just saying.
Now we're going back to LA where they actually went to the median price. Median price was like $2.50.
Yeah.
It was basically they actually made the tortilla 100% made corn.
Hmm.
But it's not like you go to some random store and Walmart bought the actual corn star. They actually
Yeah.
grind the corn, turn like when it's sweet corn is when it's
Yeah.
cooked. They crush it like a little grinder, and the white stuff come out. They actually made the tortilla thick enough where they can hold the juice.
Yeah. If we're gonna talk about food, I want to bring up a local area that's relatively new to Thomasville. It's Empire Bagels downtown on Jackson. I mean, oh my gosh, like
What is it?
really good New York style bagels, hand rolled, and it's oh my gosh, like
They sell croissants.
It sounds good.
they might sell croissants. I'm not sure.
Well,
But
is it just
went there
bagels
for
only?
Bagels, mostly bagels, because I went there. You can get bagel sandwiches and stuff like that, and people eat there for lunch. But they don't sell anything for dinner because they close at 3. But
What about
we aren't sponsored by Empire Bagels, by the way. That's my disclaimer.
we're gonna
I just want to
give a shout out.
Yeah, I just want to talk about how good it is because it's probably the best bagel I've ever had in my life.
Hey, but here's my question.
What's your question?
Is there any donuts?
I don't think they sell any.
No.
They do have coffee. And Zeke, why are you leaving us?
Fourth one.
What?
Fourth one was at 2:30.
Okay.
Okay.
Or 3:30, I mean.
Oh,
Bye.
sure, whatever. Bye.
You better hurry up. Bye, Zeke.
I'll come in here earlier.
Yeah. See ya.
Yeah, okay, I might. What's it called? The restaurant called again?
Empire Bagels.
Empire Bagels.
It's on Jackson, in downtown. I'm trying to think of where it's next to. It's not really next to anything.
Well, you see, I don't really drink coffee, to be honest.
Yeah, but the bagels are really good.
You drink coffee?
I do drink coffee,
I
but I
really
do
don't.
prefer tea. I'm a big tea.
Yeah, that's what I'm
drinker.
saying. I'm a big tea person.
Yeah.
You know. This Empire Bagel. What's the environment inside of it?
Oh my gosh, it's really calm, and the people there are really, really nice. Like,
Is it the environment like sort of like you go to a random New York City coffee shop, or is it a little bit more different?
yeah, like kind of like that. Well, I mean, it's like that, but it's more like kind of, I wouldn't say vintage, but there's a certain part about it that just reminds you of New York. And they do have, like, in the restaurant, they do have a big New York
Yeah.
City mural on the wall.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I might go with the Empire. How much is it? Is it one of them?
It's not that pricey.
is it
it's-
cheap?
I mean, it's more expensive than like your Publix bagels, obviously, because it's hand rolled and they make it.
Fresh?
They're big. They're like that big.
They make it fresh.
Yeah, make it fresh
Hey.
every day. They have the counter with all the bagels, and they have in another corner where they actually make them, hand roll them, and fry them and all that.
So what did you order in that restaurant?
I think I got a cinnamon raisin bagel with bacon and eggs on it.
Dang, that's pretty nice.
It was that big. That's all I had for breakfast that day. It was big bagel.
What's for the side drink?
Oh, I just got orange juice. But anyways, let's move out from food because it's actually making me hungry now.
Yeah. Let's talk about what's going on in politics.
Politics?
Yeah, like I'm not, to be honest, to all the people listening out there, I'm not really a far left or far right. I'm a very independent person, you know.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle.
I'm not black or white. I'm very gray.
You know, I'm just in the middle. There's times I may lean this and lean that, but most of the time I'm very independent, you know.
Yeah.
Like to be a good citizen in the United States, you got to respect the other people's opinions, what they believe. That's one of the traits of being a good citizen of the United States of America. You got to respect the other people's opinion.
Yes.
Yeah, I may not agree, but
just respect people in general. But I'm not really following much into politics lately.
Well, I saw a video, a 5-minute video. I followed the Mexican president of Mexico, Enrique Peña Nieto. Enrique Peña Nieto sent a message to Donald Trump.
Okay.
Video. It's all over Twitter, Facebook, and the regular news.
Wow.
He told Donald Trump that he made his final statement saying that we're not paying for the wall and that you need to respect the Mexican people. Not many of them are what you consider to be. They're hardworking families. They're looking to, make the best for the decisions for their families. And he's made a statement over and over again that Mexico's not responsible. Mexico's not paying for this wall, that you need to respect these people. And the elections in Mexico is coming up, the 2018.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's coming up this June. I'm actually going over there in Mexico this summer. I'm probably going to Mexico to vote.
Okay, that's really cool.
And for vacation as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, I got to go there for vacation.
That's really cool.
The elections are coming up. We have Andrés Manuel López Obrador. It's more of a kind of like of a Democratic Party, but he's looking to help the poor because there's extreme poor in Mexico.
Yeah.
And he's looking forward to make change in that in society. And this one from the National Action Party, which is a liberal conservatism. Ricardo Anya, he's another candidate. We got a Priista, which is which Enrique Peña Nieto's in, the party he's in.
Yeah.
And we have Margarita Zavala, she's independent. I don't really follow up with these things, but the reason why I brought up these 4 Mexican candidates, they're looking forward to cut off deals, and they do not like the way Donald Trump is saying these things in Mexico.
Yeah.
And let's go to NAFTA, the North, I think it's called the North America Free Trade Agreement.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not following too much.
Well, I don't really into politics, but this really got on my mind in spring break. I was researching a bit.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is looking for some ways where the way how NAFTA is going between Mexico and Canada.
Okay.
Because there's no tax on these tariffs.
Yeah.
The goods that are coming in from both countries, it's not going well the way he wanted to be. And he's making ways to end it or fix it. All right, that's it for politics. Let's choose your topic.
Well,
the Avengers movie's coming up.
Yeah, oh my gosh, let's talk about movies real quick. Let's talk about. Okay, so this past week, this Friday, it was the Friday right before spring break. The new movie Ready Player One, but the Steven Spielberg film that was based off of a book. Fantastic movie. If you are like a really geeky person, you will notice a lot of things in Ready Player One that is like really geeky. Like that. The whole. Okay, so the movie is about. It's set in 2045, and it's a very dystopian future. All these people and teens don't really have much to live for, because
So it's like The Giver.
no, it's not, and not really The Giver, but it's a dystopian future, like kind of like Divergent, pretty much.
Okay.
But the storyline is very different. So this guy, really really smart guy, kind of a nerd, he creates this virtual reality, and we have virtual reality now, but not like he created. He created a way you can fully submerge yourself into another reality. Like, it's just like living in the real world, but a completely different reality. It's all virtual.
So it's kind of like a simulator.
Yeah, but it's like it's like real, but it's not real.
So it's real to you.
It feels exactly
it feels
real.
real, but it's not real.
Yeah, it feels exactly real, but you're just in real life. You're just wearing the headset and this gear. But he created this place, and he called it the Oasis. And everybody in around the world is falling back to the Oasis to live better lives than they do in the real world. And because you can do anything in the Oasis. And the whole thing is the guy. Well, I won't tell the whole storyline. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's a really cool movie. I went and saw it over spring break.
Yeah.
Ready Player One. Really awesome movie. In Marvel, we just had Black Panther. Really great movie.
I haven't seen it.
Now we have coming up at the end of April.
The Avengers.
Yes, Avengers Infinity War. So excited. I'm
definitely very excited to see Spider-Man.
I'm a huge Marvel fan. If you can't tell by my shirt, Captain America. I'm just a huge Marvel fan. I'm actually currently this month I'm going to take the time to watch all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies in chronological, in the timeline, to lead up to Infinity War. There are 18 movies in the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is this timeline that Infinity War is in. But
yeah, you see Marvel's Avengers Infinity War. This is the first time we actually see almost all the superheroes.
Not even almost all of the superheroes featured in the MCU. And the first time we saw as a collaborative superhero movie, the very first time we saw a collaborative superhero movie was the first Avengers, the Avengers.
Now they just even expanded more.
Because they had made Iron Man, Captain America movie, the Hulk, and Thor, and then they introduced.
There wasn't a sequel for the Hulk. I wish they was.
The Incredible Hulk was a very interesting movie because it didn't have the same actor as the rest of the MCU. Because Mark Ruffalo came in for the Avengers, but he wasn't the Incredible Hulk. He didn't play the Hulk in that movie.
Before we talk to Hulk movies, before we get there, I'm very excited for Spider-Man to make a major role in this movie.
Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming was the first introduction, technically Captain America Civil War was the first introduction to a Spider-Man in this MCU.
Yeah.
Because Fox had their own Spider-Man movies, and I think there was also another set of Spider-Man movies with a different actor.
I think it started off like this. Marvel sold it to Fox, then Sony bought it, and Marvel bought it back.
Yeah, I don't know how the whole ownership thing did, but I know Sony has their 2 Marvel movies and Fox has their 3 Marvel movies with
I think Fox only made cartoons.
Oh no, Fox. I don't know.
Fox didn't make a movie. Sony did. Sony made cartoons and movies.
I remember the original ones with
talking about the trilogy?
Yeah,
that's Sony. That's Sony.
Yeah, that was Sony. And then the one with Andrew Garfield. Is it
Andrew Garfield's still Sony. Like the trilogy and the 2 movies with Andrew Garfield, they're still Sony.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I just want to see.
It's very confusing. Okay, I think they're actually coming up with a thing where I don't know if this is a TV show or movie, but I saw this thing where in the Marvel comics they have so many like alternate realities
the Spider-Verse.
Of the Spider-Man, of Spider-Man. You heard about the Spider-Verse?
Yes, the Spider-Verse. I only saw YouTube videos of that guy's reading the comics.
Like there's Spider-Man, Spider-Girl, and then there's
even a Spider-Man from the William Shakespeare time.
Yeah, and then there's Spider-Gwen, which is my personal favorite. Spider-Gwen is featured in a few comics.
Spider-Pork.
And then there's not Peter Parker, but a Spider-Man named Miles, and he's actually he's
Really?
black, and
Yeah,
he
he's
has
really interesting.
he doesn't have a red suit. He actually has a black suit, and he's really cool.
There's another one actually. Uncle Ben. This is part where Uncle Ben's actually Spider-Man himself.
Yep, I heard about that one.
Like
there's
that-
a lot of alternate reality Spider-Mans out there.
There's a lot. Here's my question: Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tom Holland? Three great Spider-Man actors. I'm just being respectful to these
I
actors.
love the original 3 with Tobey Maguire. I just love them. However, in the current Marvel Cinematic Universe that we're still in right now, he's really good.
Yeah, the guy, Tom Holland, he makes his own stunts.
He's really good.
Here's one thing. I think there's one thing I did not like in the Spider-Man Homecoming was that Flash Thompson in the Spider-Man Homecoming, he was a nerd.
Yeah.
In the rest of the comics, he was just a bully, and he was
Yeah.
like the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, he was a basketball player.
Yeah.
And the rest of the 616, I think it was Earth 616 universe,
Mhm.
he was actually a football player. In the movies, they shown out to be him as a football player. And then when Andrew Garfield played as Spider-Man, he was a basketball player. Now you telling me this universe, he's a nerd?
Yeah, I actually that didn't bother me. I actually thought that was pretty funny. And I really liked the way they did that.
Well, they
But,
kept something though. He was rich.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Oh yeah, Justice League. Let's get on the Justice.
Oh wait.
League.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say you just reminded me of DC, and this is what reminded me of what I was gonna say. The person who played the villain in Spider-Man: Homecoming, I love this, is Michael Keaton,
Oh yeah, yeah.
who played
Batman.
the original Batman in the Batman in the first 2 Batman movies, and I geeked out when I was like, oh man, that's so cool.
It's Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Man, he's a good actor.
Yeah, he is.
He's a really good actor. He actually played Vulture really well.
Yeah, he did. That was
He
really cool.
did. You know, I would vote for him best villain of the year
Yes.
and best hero of the year as well. Let's get on to Justice League. All right.
Now, the only DC movies that I follow through, or even the comics, is Batman. 'Cause
Yes,
that's
the
Batman
Batman-
is the only DC character that I
The Dark Knight trilogy
actually
was
watch and
the
read.
Dark Knight trilogy was really good.
Yes,
I like.
love those movies.
I did love Heath Ledger Joker.
Mhm.
He is my I got 2 favorite Jokers.
The
It's
one in
Mark
Suicide
Hamill.
Squad.
I like Mark Hamill and Heath Ledger Joker. And I'm talking about the guy from The Dark Knight, like the clown, like he had your face painted himself.
Okay. I did not like what was his name? Jared Leto?
Yeah, I did not like.
I did not like him.
I mean, I'm gonna be respectful to the actor, even though he's not listening to this.
Yeah.
He did a really good job being a lunatic.
Yeah.
He did got the.
But I just don't like how in that movie they portrayed the Joker. My favorite one is in The Dark Knight, in the original Dark Knight
Heath
movie.
Ledger did a good job.
Yes, he's so
My favorite voice actor.
so good.
My favorite voice actor would be Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill will be always.
Mark Hamill. Let's talk about Star Wars.
Oh yeah, thanks for
Mark
bringing that up.
Hamill. Oh my
Okay, I
gosh,
have
is
not
a
seen-
legend.
I have not
okay?
seen Star Wars: The Last Jedi, but
I have,
you can tell the spoilers. I honestly don't care.
and it's. I'm not gonna spoil this for
No,
anybody.
you got to, man, because my mom did not give me permission, and plus she's not giving me money to buy the movie. So you got to at least tell me, man.
I'll tell you off air, but because I don't want to spoil it for anybody who might be
But
listening.
here's my question: Does Darth Vader appear?
In The Last Jedi, Darth Vader is not. No, because the Last Jedi is a sequel to The Force Awakens, which happens after the 6th Star Wars movie, where Darth Vader does die. In The Return of the Jedi.
But what was the main point of the story?
Which one? The
The
Last Jedi?
yeah. I know it was Rey's training with Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, that was a huge one, and the whole connection between Luke and Kylo Ren was a huge one. And there was a lot of things about that movie. There was things that I didn't like about that movie, and things that I really enjoyed about that movie. One thing I didn't like about The Last Jedi is how they portrayed the relationship between Kylo Ren and Rey. I felt like a lot of that was confusing to me, at least. But overall, great movie. Not The Last Jedi is a Star Wars film that's not particularly one of my favorites, but it's not my least favorite. My least favorite Star Wars film is The Phantom Menace.
The Phantom Menace.
Yes.
Okay.
But I actually
I really want to get back to Justice League. The movie should have done kind of similar to the Avengers, the 2012 Avengers movie.
Yeah.
It should at least have done something similar like that.
Yeah.
That's how I believe.
There's nothing more classic and more amazing than the 2012 The Avengers. I love that movie.
Like, I know there's times that the Justice League do joke around, but let's compare the situation where Tony Stark is falling from the sky.
Yep. From a wormhole.
And then everybody thought he was dead until the Hulk screamed and he
Yeah.
And then when we get to Justice League, we just get Superman with a mustache. Because they say they CGI'd it out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, why couldn't y'all just wait till that movie? What's the actor's name again?
I don't know. I don't. The only DC I follow through is just Batman. I didn't see any of the Justice League or Wonder Woman or any of those movies. I should have
left. They should have left with Superman, the Superman right now actor. They should have waited for him to finish that movie, then start off with the project.
Yeah, the whole film. I feel like film business. There's schedules for everything. So
I feel like almost all the DC movies, except for the Dark Knight trilogy, was rushed.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Any of the Batman movies, like even the classic Batman movies,
I feel like they were rushed.
None of them. They were really good. But we are. It's 3:42, so we're pretty far into time here. So I think we should wrap it up.
Let's talk one more topic, and then that should be it.
All right.
Let's talk about the Batman characters. There's been really good actors.
Yes, there's been Michael Keaton. I forgot the one who was in.
I know Ben Affleck's one.
Ben Affleck is in Batman vs Superman. Let me look this up real quick. I can't remember who is in the third.
Christian Bale. There we go. I had a hard time.
Yeah, Christian Bale is in the Dark Knight trilogy. He is really good. But Michael Keaton is the original.
I did like Michael Keaton. I do like Michael Keaton as Batman.
George Clooney played Batman in the movie Batman and Robin. He played it in one movie.
Okay, so who's the best Batman overall?
Let me just see here. Val Kilmer. That's the one I could not remember. He was in. I think he was in Batman Forever, the one that had Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face and Jim Carrey as the Riddler. That's what he played in. It was Val Kilmer. He was an okay Batman. I mean, the one that I don't like is not Christian Bale, but the one you said, Ben Affleck.
Why not?
I don't really like his Batman style. I don't.
Yeah, it's more similar to the comics.
I don't know, but I just really love. I love Michael Keaton and I love Christian Bale. Those are the two I just love as Batman. George Clooney was kind of strange as Batman, but it was pretty good.
I'm really interested in what's gonna happen in the future. Like right after we're adults, I want to know what's gonna happen in the future.
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna have flying cars by that time? Are we gonna have teleporting machines? Are we gonna be able to travel to space for vacation? I mean, technology is expanding faster than it used to be. We have phones that are water resistant, phones that are waterproof.
Wow. Yeah.
Hey, we even got what else? We even got.
I mean, virtual reality is a thing that
it's expanding. Technology is expanding too much.
One day we may have our own Oasis.
Ready
Player One.
I like to have technology, but not where it's at the point where they're gonna control us.
Yeah, that's where you get into some Terminator.
Some guy in Japan is already making robots. I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, we need to have human capital.
I mean, what if something like if you've seen the new Terminator Genesis, what if something like that with Skynet and all that? What if that actually happens? What if that actually happens? That would be really crazy.
I do think robots it's a good help for
Yeah.
economy. But if you're talking about a robot where it can look at us and speak us artificial intelligence like randomly that fast, I mean, we need to be careful, babe.
Yep.
I mean, robots are good help for things that we can't do, but we're talking about a robot to take over human capital. Oh no, we can't. We need to have human capital. We need to have knowledge for humans. We need to have knowledge for humans because there's going to be choices of good and bad, and the robots, there's going to be like self-independent. And what happens? Some guy hacks in and takes over their little computer chip
Yeah.
and start taking over the world. No, like the movie Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
What if that robot does become like Ultron?
Age of Ultron was a great Avengers film. All the Avengers films were great.
We just need to be careful, like these robots.
Yeah.
Robots are good for economy.
So excited for Infinity War, the third.
Yes,
Avengers movie.
Infinity War.
And can I just say the Russo brothers are keeping the title of the fourth Avengers very secret because they say the title for the fourth Avengers spoils Infinity War.
What?
Because it's like the fourth Avengers is a second part to Infinity War.
Well, I thought it was okay. This Avengers, Age of Ultron,
Infinity
Civil
War. Infinity War.
Infinity War is the third one.
Yeah.
The fourth one is part 2, right?
The fourth one is part 2 to Infinity War, and they've kept the title so secret because it spoils the first Infinity, which kind of scares me because I don't know.
Like we all know that it's got to be at least one Marvel character to die. Just make more freedom of space.
I don't know what's gonna happen. That's the fun of it. It's really exciting. I mean, because
Marvel's taking a huge advantage.
Yeah.
Like they went from a downturn where DC was beating them, and they took this advantage in the
after
movie.
the Avengers,
Yeah.
they've done so much better than they have before.
Like they taking like how many like almost each year it's like a 3 or 4 movie. In the second year, 3 or 4 movie. In the third year, 3
They
or
have
4 movie.
18 movies in the MCU, but then you have the X-Men movies, and then you have like the other Marvel movies that aren't a
Here's
part
my
of the
thing.
MCU. But
Here's my thing. Do you believe the X-Men will join the MCU?
I hope they do. I really hope so. Really hope so, because I personally love all the X-Men movies, and Dark Phoenix is coming out. That's the next X-Men to follow after X-Men Apocalypse.
Dang.
But
Like the storytelling.
it's really good.
The storytelling that Fox is doing.
Yes, is really good.
Well, white people are like,
if Disney buys out Fox, or because they have bought out Marvel, if Disney buys out Fox, then I'm guarantee you the X-Men will be a part of the MCU.
why did they make like a movie with all the Star Wars and Marvel and the Disney characters?
That would be a strange universe. I would have
It's
to
called
say
the Disneyland universe.
the
Disney World.
all-time Disney owns everything movie.
So let's see. Disney bought Star Wars.
They bought George Lucas Productions, yes, and then they bought Marvel,
They bought Marvel.
and I think they bought. They bought Pixar, but that was years ago.
So Marvel is basic. I mean, Disney is basically a monopoly. Like,
Oh yeah, no, they're a very big production. I mean, they have a lot of things going on.
I think we're gonna get a movie where there's gonna be a universe collide between Star Wars and Marvel.
That would be very strange. I don't know.
But look, it'll be fun because look, let's get Spider-Man. He's fighting with Luke's. Let's get some random famous Star Wars character might be in the future. They're fighting off against the Stormtroopers, and Spider-Man able to use the Force. And
that would be so weird. I don't know how to think about that. But all right, somebody said Disney needs to open up the checkbook and just outright buy the rights to the X-Men. That's what I'm saying.
Who said that? Who said that?
Well, their username is Emperor Caillou 60.
What he said though, again.
Well, they said Disney needs to open up the checkbook and just outright buy the rights to the X-Men movies. I agree.
Yeah, I
because
agree too.
I need to see some Wolverine, some Charles Xavier, some,
Well, we got to check about Patrick Stewart once he
I gotta see some X-Men characters in the MCU, please.
Oh my gosh! Imagine the X-Men in the MCU. We actually get Wolverine in its actual costume, like in the comics.
Yeah, it would be great.
Heck yeah, man! Hey, that's a really good question.
Yeah,
that was a really good question.
Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up now because it's getting pretty late, and
it's
it's almost 10 minutes to 4.
Yeah.
But thank you for listening to everybody. And this has been mostly a conversation about movies. Apparently, I'm a huge geek when it comes to
mean,
movies.
the movies are coming in quickly. Like, very good movies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge geek when it comes to movies. That's why I'm pretty much in this department, so I could make that my profession to make movies and be a part of that.
But
But
that's one of my majors too. I want to go to film
Yeah.
school.
yes, but this has been a great talk. I love
Yeah.
talking about movies.
Actually,
and
this
actors and stuff.
came from our Google Docs. I did not write anything on episode
Yeah,
3.
we didn't plan anything for today. We kind of just came into the studio and was just like, all right, let's just do it. So
Let's-
we don't have anything prepared.
So
So,
basically, all our things came non-scripted.
Thank you for listening on the radio and on YouTube Live. We're gonna end it here, and so yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, everybody. Have a good day.
Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
We want to do it tomorrow?
I don't know. We'll have a schedule out sometime on.
I would like to do it tomorrow because
Yeah.
I got to go to Tifton.
Yeah, we
at
could probably do
4:30.
it. We'll probably do it Wednesday. We could do like an every other day thing.
Oh, we can do it tomorrow though. I really want to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do it. But thank you everybody for listening and watching, and
Yeah.
have a great day.
You too, everybody. Have
Bye-bye.
a good day. Bye bye.